Alright, and welcome back to another System Remnant devlog, a game that I am currently developing for who knows how long and who knows if it'll ever be finished. It's kind of more of a thing I do for fun, but it'd be neat if it actually got done. That rhymed weirdly, but it works. Alright. So anyway, here, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so there's going to be a lot to cover. First things first, we're just going to get right into it, is the new main menu, which has been the focus of 2 of the videos, I think. Like the first 2 or 3. But this one, it's only one of the... It is a big feature, but it won't be the entirety of the video like the other ones have. So we'll just go through it. I'm using an Xbox controller to control it, just to clarify. Alright, so you have the exit to desktop, which just closes the game. Demo gameplay survey is just a survey I have for people who demo it. You can open it and then like fill out how much you liked certain things and whatnot. Just helps with feedback. Credits, just credits. It's not actually implemented yet, but options, you have video, full screen resolution, VSync particles, just a couple of basic graphics options. Gameplay is if you want to turn on a controller or not. There's no audio yet, and controls, this is newer actually. You can actually rebind keyboard controls. I might make it so you can rebind the controller controls as well, but that's currently not in, it's just keyboard. So yeah, this is something that should be default in like any PC game, so I figured might as well add it now while I was redoing the menu, and here it is. So yeah, it's pretty much simple. You just can click and then just change it to anything you want. Yeah, pretty simple. Alright, and that's pretty much it for options for now. Stats is also non-existent at the moment. Now play is where the real fun begins. So you have your profiles, you can start a new one or an existing one, and you can delete it if you want. I won't, just in case, but pretty much it's pretty simple. This is still not done. I want to retweak how it looks again, because I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It's kind of confusing what's what, so this is probably temporary, but other than that, the whole menu should, hopefully it stays. Maybe the logo will change or something like that, but I really do not want to do like a 5th iteration of the main menu. Alright, so let's get into the actual details. One of the biggest things that's changed, as you can see already, is the art style. I finally decided that it needs to be consistent and not bad. I guess it just looks overall a lot better. It's brighter. I actually have stuck to a palette now, so the colors are limited and actually go with each other pretty well. But yeah, it has changed a lot. Some of the things still aren't updated, but for the most part, everything is looking pretty good. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Just about the bullets. The player has changed. It's not just a black robot man looking thing. Now it's more clearly a robot, an android, I guess. Alright, so while the art style stuff will be, it's kind of just, you see it and that's about it. Nothing much to explain. So now this area that we first started in is the hub, which is, I took it out from like the first video. I'm pretty sure it was in it. I took it out and replaced it with a menu system, and I don't know, I felt like having an area just to like walk around and shoot stuff, just kind of play around in, felt much more, I don't know, fun in a way. So this way you can actually just do whatever, then choose when you want to go to your next level. And that's the thing with the hub. You have these 4 levels. So you have thick trunk forest, tall tree top, and there's 2 more over here. So it's pretty much there'll be 4. At first, you can only access the 2 bottom ones. These boost pads will be shut off, so you'll only be able to go into like either Black Gunk Sewers or the forest one over there. And then after you complete them, then you'll be able to go into the next 2. So it kind of gives you a choice of which one you want to start with. And they'll also be randomized. There won't only just be these 4. I think there's 8 total levels. Again, anything can change. And I've only implemented like 1.5 of them. So So yeah, they can be swapped out depending on your playthrough, and you might get different levels and whatnot, just to keep it fresh. So it encourages replayability, hopefully. But yeah, so you could just go up and pick one, and Driest Valley's the snow one from the last video, which is still pretty much the only complete level now. Actually, I don't even think it was complete last time, so yeah, it'll be kind of like a new thing. So you just go in and you start the level. Alright, sorry about that cut there, but there's gonna be a lot to explain, and I had to turn off the enemies. I tried recording with them on and I got killed instantly trying to explain everything, so let's restart that. So one of the new HUD changes, as you can see, is that the currency counter in the bottom right is not coins anymore. It's now scrap. So pretty much when you break these crates, which are kind of like the new chests. Alright, well that was a bad example, but there you go. You'll see all these like little bits fly out, and you collect them, and it's pretty much the new coins. It just matches more of a theme of being a robot and stuff, so you build stuff out of it, rather than coins just being the generic video game currency. So I thought it fit more, and it just, yeah, it fits the theme more. So yeah, you just break these crates and you get, as you saw down there, a module, and now up here is a boost. So this is a damage boost. If you collect it, you'll hold on to it, as you can see in the bottom left. This is new as before, as you just picked it up and it just instantly enabled. Now you can hold on to it for a little bit and swap them out if you want, if you find something better that you want. So you can use it whenever you want. And yeah, and modules, I've explained these before. I think they haven't really changed. A lot of how they work in the back end have. Now they're a lot easier to implement, but nothing that the player would see has really changed. You just pick them up and gain your abilities. So yeah, how levels work, you just simply progress through them, find the exit, and leave. But usually there's like a waves of enemies coming at you right now. It's pretty empty because I turned it off. But I just wanted to explain some of the new elements first. So this level has changed since last time, which isn't that big of a surprise, as I was just really just implementing it. I haven't really designed it, but now it's pretty much finished. And the exit's all the way to the far right, so you pretty much have to get there without dying is the main goal. And here, I'll show you, like, if you want to just swap them, like you'd rather have the health boost, then you could just do that really easily, which is pretty nice. Gives the player more choice of when they want to spend them and whatnot. But yeah, so here, let's go ahead and enable enemies, get a feel for how the combat is. So they'll start spawning soon. Well then, we'll just break some crates. Oh, look at all that loot. Oh, and there's one of the newer enemies, the Crustal. I'll play on words of crushing and crystal. So pretty much, he just tries to like stomp you, and then a shockwave of ice comes out under. Alright, now there's two of them. These are the souls from before. They're not new. They're still as deadly and OP as ever. But yeah, you can also shoot up. There's no like animation for it yet, but it's in there. It's a work in progress. It helps with these new airborne enemies. There's also one other new enemy that will probably show up soon. Alright, or I'll die. But yeah, you can see how this level's meant to be played after you play the first two. So the difficulty is a bit higher than it normally would be. And of course, all of that is still being worked on. So everything needs balancing pretty much. Alright, so we're back here. So I guess I could explain what this is. This is this is how you'll be able to upgrade yourself. Right now, the only thing that's implemented is what you see here. You can't open it yet, but you'll be able to buy modules, upgrade your stats, look at your stats, just pretty much here you'll do everything. That includes buying with scrap. And yeah, right now it doesn't do anything, but that's for the future. It's for a future devlog. Alright, let's see. So the crush, let's try going back in here. There's also another thing that you can use your scrap on. They're called gamblers. They're pretty much these vending machines that you put in scrap and then you have a chance of getting a module out, but you also have a chance of getting nothing, which is why it's gambling. They're just randomly placed throughout the level, so we might see one. If we don't die first, that is. Yeah, we'll just kill this guy. But yeah, progress has been going good. There's been on and off periods of where like I've worked on it for like a month straight, and then 2 months I just don't touch it. So it's kind of inconsistent with that, and that's why these devlogs haven't really been coming out too often. And just the time to make the videos. They're not hard, but it's just sitting down and doing it. Which is glad I'm doing it now. Alright, let's see if we can make it to the end of this level. But there's still a ton I want to implement. Just like even core systems, not really extra levels or stuff yet. Which I'm also doing. I don't think I'm going to show it off just yet because it's still very early progress, but soon. Maybe for the next one. Alright, so some modules are also act as abilities, which is, now you can see it next to my dash ability down there in the bottom center. So this one's self-destruct. It'll take away a bit of my health to create a very powerful explosion around me. So yep, there. It's kind of instant. I need to make it more noticeable, but yeah, that's how that works. And I just enabled my health boost, so that's why I'm gaining health. Luckily these things can't jump up here. Alright. Yeah, the climbing sprites work in progress too. It's still the old one. As his enemy spawning as he's stuck under the building. Alright, let's kill this guy. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's coming out so far. I think the upgraded art is really like motivating to keep working on it, because that was my biggest thing before, is kind of how muddy it looked and just not very good in my opinion. But now it's, I don't know, if everything seems to fit better. I like it. There's a lot coming and a lot has been added. A ton of modules have been added, but I feel like I won't show off those too much just because it's better to keep them a surprise if you ever do end up playing. Here and there I'll show off some of the cooler ones, but for the most part there, I'll keep them a secret in a way. Alright, let's go. We're almost to the end. Just gotta, yeah, try not to get killed here. Alright, well, we're about to die, so I'm surprised we didn't see a gambler. This is what the end gates look like. Here, from here you'll normally just they'll send you to the boss for the level, but that definitely has not been added yet, and there's no animation yet either, so you just kind of teleport there. But yeah, that's that. This is just a little test dummy thing that you can just test your abilities on. If you kill him, then that's an achievement. But here, I'll just spawn in one right now. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so this is the gambler. So you just pay up and it cycles through, and see, unlucky. Now we don't have enough to buy it, so let's just spawn in some money. Why not? Yes, there we go. Now we have plenty. Really? Wow. Oh, okay. And now it's done. Alright, well, we were really unlucky that time, so let's try again. There we go. Oh. Wow. Alright. This is a really bad example. Need all the money. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Why isn't it working? Oh, finally. Alright, only after 50 tries we can see how it's a gamble in a way. I might change the chances of that. But yeah, then you get a module, and now I can release poisonous gas whenever I'm attacked. So that's pretty much it. I guess I didn't need a second part after all. Things flew by a lot quicker. But it's pretty much been upgraded visual style. A lot of the gameplay mechanics that were already here have changed a lot under the hood, so they're just easier to work with when actually making the game. But yeah, I'm still trying to get more levels produced and planned, and it's all just me working on this, so that's why things move kind of slowly. But yeah, expect hopefully a lot more. Oh, also, I have started up a website for this at system-remnant.com. There you can see I started doing bi-weekly updates, just like written updates about the game, which are a lot more frequent than this. I haven't done one in a while because of finals week and all that with college, but other than that, they should be going back up soon, so yeah, check that out if you want more frequent updates on the game rather than just these once a year videos, it seems like. But yeah, be sure to also follow me on Twitter if you want, at Robert the Jewel. This will all be in the description, of course. That will probably have the most frequent updates. Again, I haven't really posted anything there recently, but soon it'll all be up, back and running. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I can get another one of these out sooner than the last one. Alright, bye.